Hey guys, well, as you can see, I did it. Shaved it all bald. Today is April 8th, 2013, and this is my week 12 post Lapband weigh-in. Last week I was 234.6. This week I am 234.4, and I'm just going to call it no loss, but no loss is no gain, right? Super stressful week for me. I made some really crappy choices when I was eating this week. Did some emotional eating, did some crying, but I'm okay now. I'm okay. And oddly enough, I'm more comfortable with this bald head than I have been or was with sparse thinning hair. I haven't gone out in public like this yet, but I don't think I'll have any problem as soon as I figure out how to deal with it. I live in a small town, so I'm gonna have to come out publicly on Facebook or something and tell people, look, I'm not sick, there's nothing wrong with me, I don't want any rumors, you know how the rumor mill can be. There's nothing wrong with me, I just had some really severe hair loss and got sick and tired of it, so here we go. I mean, I usually don't care too much about what other people think, but I just don't want people to think I'm sick. That's too serious of an issue to be confused with something that's not as serious. Even though losing your hair can be devastating, it's nothing like being sick or having cancer or chemo, so yeah. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for all their wonderful and super supportive comments. Most everybody was pro shave, and I'm hoping that it'll grow back. I love playing with it. It feels really, really good. And you can still see, I was really disappointed that I thought when I shaved it bald it would just be, you wouldn't be able to see the bald spots, but you still can. You can see where it's thinning here, and there are like spots that are missing. And I also have like some little irritated areas. I'm not sure what that's about, but it is what it is, right? And at any rate, I'm more comfortable like this than I ever was with thinning hair. I got a lot of questions, and so now that I've got the weigh-in out of the way, I'm going to try to answer them as best as possible. I was asked about Rogaine, had I tried it, and yes, this is not the first time I've dealt with hair loss due to surgery. I had 2 surgeries in the summer of 2012, and my hair thinned, but not to this extent. This is the worst I've dealt with it to this point. I tried Rogaine and minoxidil before, and the only difference really I could see that it made was that it seemed to texturize my hair, but it didn't seem to make a difference in how it grew in or anything like that. The regrowth, usually the pattern of what happens is I have a few months of loss and my hair gets really thin, and then I'll start to feel like a crew cut feel when I go like this with my hair, and I can feel the baby hairs coming back, and then I'm like, yay, I'm in the upswing. I don't know if I was just impatient because it was thinning so badly I didn't wait long enough for the regrowth. I know it'll probably happen, it'll probably come back, but I just didn't feel like waiting on it this time. I've never seen it thin to this point, and like I said, this makes me feel better, and I think the reason it makes me feel better is because this was my choice. I was in control. I shaved it. I cut it down to the scalp. I was in charge. I felt better being in control of the situation than I did knowing I couldn't help the loss that I was having. And I'd much rather be in control than feel helpless. So, yeah. I have had a lot of stress. Kids can drive you crazy. Got another job. Just a lot. The thinning of my hair was stressing me out. Even though the wigs are great and I love rocking the wigs, I was still having some issues. So maybe stress has played a part in it. I don't know. Maybe the rapid weight loss. I've lost 34 pounds. Maybe that's played a part. I don't know. Thyroid. Annette asked about my thyroid, and I had it checked in November of 2011, and I had it checked again in June of 2012 for the surgery, and everything was normal up to that point. It probably wouldn't hurt for me to check and see what's going on with it now. Maybe, you know, it's worth checking into. There could be something wrong. There hadn't been up to this point, but, you know, like I said, it's worth checking into to see. The biotin, yes. I stopped taking biotin right after the surgery because that pill is so huge. And everybody who takes biotin knows what I'm talking about. It's like the size of a suppository. That sucker's huge. But I was afraid it would get stuck or I would have issues getting it down. I don't take pills well anyway, so yes, I am going to continue with the biotin. I don't think, though, that the issue I'm having is whether or not my hair is healthy. I know biotin really helps your hair as far as the health of it. Like, my hair is not dry or brittle. My hair is just falling out. My nails are still healthy. My skin is healthy. So I don't think that's the issue. Wigs. For anybody else who's going through this, I think I'll feel comfortable and confident going out in public with a bald head, but for anybody who's not, or if you just like wigs, which I do, the first step I would say would be to find a local wig shop and just go try some on. If you don't have one locally, there's probably one within an hour or so drive of you, no matter where you live. What I found was that there are lots and lots of wig shops when you start looking for them. And I had to drive maybe an hour or so to get to them, but they're out there. I would look into the synthetic wigs, the cheaper wigs first. Buy a few of those, see how you like them, find out the differences in the caps, what you like, what you don't like, styles you like, colors, and then you can upgrade to some of the more expensive wigs later on once you decide that this is something that you do or don't want to do. If you decide you want to continue with this, then you can. Okay, yeah. Moving on. I love rubbing it. It feels so good. Something that I really like about this, we were outside and I was mowing the grass and dust and stuff was flying everywhere, and I came inside and I just took a wash rag and just washed my head off, and I was like, this is so cool. This is really awesome. It's just so easy. When I get out of the shower, I just dry my head off and there's no dripping. You know, once I'm dry, I'm dry. My husband did it for me. Kind of funny story about how this all happened. I started to make a YouTube video and I thought, no, this is just too personal. I don't think that I can do this on a video. I was afraid that I would cry or something, but I didn't. I didn't cry. Originally, we only went down to about a 1/2 inch. And my husband took the guard off the clippers and he was going to go around the edges and just trim up around the edges. And I moved. And I had a little bald streak right here up the side. And I said, well, I guess that means we're taking it down to the scalp, huh? So that's how I ended up Sinead O'Connor bald. Anyway, I wanted to say, again, thank you to everybody who left such wonderful, supportive comments. People I know personally and people, you know, my YouTube community. You guys were great, and it made me feel really good, and I really needed it. And I've gotten a lot of comments and a lot of messages from people who are going through the same thing, and it makes me feel good that maybe I can help them. Jesse, I haven't been exercising like I'm supposed to either. I will say, in my own defense, and it's no excuse for not exercising, but I will say, in my old life, I was really lethargic. And now I get up, I go more, I'm always up and down. The couch is not, I don't log as much ass time on the couch as I used to. So, you know, every little bit is something. Every little bit helps. The ums, all of us are guilty of the ums, girl, and I think your ums are lovely. I think I'm going to make a vow to, I usually watch my YouTube videos from my phone. So I think I'm going to try to watch my videos while I'm walking. That way, I get out of the house, I'm walking, I'm watching videos, I'm being entertained, I'm doing something that I want to do. And if I make myself walk while I'm watching videos, then, and only you know, only watch videos when I'm walking, I will definitely walk my butt off because I enjoy these videos so much and I enjoy talking and listening to you guys. So hopefully that'll be a motivator for me. Just don't be self-conscious. Oh my gosh, girl, I wish I was closer to you because you would not feel self-conscious or anything about your psoriasis with your bald-headed friend with you. We all have to deal with what we've got, and we only get one go around on this planet, and I just don't think that we should hold ourselves back because we're self-conscious. We are our own biggest roadblock, and so don't be a roadblock for yourself, Jess. Don't you worry about your skin, or you said you look like a blob. I've felt the same way before. I've told my husband I have to lose weight before I go to the gym because I'm intimidated by all these little thin people in their cute outfits, but it sounds as ridiculous when you say it as it does when I say it. So do what you gotta do, girl. This is our only chance we get, and we're not spring chickens. We are getting older, my friend. I think the pressure that you're feeling, Jessie, that's like your self-stop, maybe. Like you're getting full, and that's the pressure. Some people get it in their shoulders, some people feel it in their back. I feel it in my chest. I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Unfortunately, I don't get the soft stop until I've already stopped. But I think that that's what it is. I'm not sure. Oh, and yes, I may take you up on the offer for the boobs in the post. Because, yeah, mine keep on shrinking. Anyway, love to you all. Thank you all for the wonderful support and the amazing comments and stuff that you left. They mean so much to me. I just can't even tell you how good they make me feel. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I hope that you make lots of good choices and everybody has wonderful loss. And yeah, see you maybe midweek or next week. Bye.